Hi, my name is Steve Martile at Freedom Education, and today I want to teach you how to quiet the mind. Interesting, I did a video like this exactly 3 years ago. It was January of 2009, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to redo the video because I've learned quite a bit since then, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to make this really easy for people so that they can use it to quiet their mind. Now, why would you want to quiet your mind? I had a friend who was having trouble sleeping, and he thought he was getting to be an insomniac, and so I, gave him this exercise, and he started using it. I'd given it to my mom for the same reason about sleeping. So quieting mind helps for that, absolutely. I get emails, I get 1 to 2 a week about, my negative thoughts are just going insanely crazy in my head. What do you suggest? And for a long while I was not replying to these emails, and I thought, you know what? One of the most powerful things you can do to start to, turn down the little monster inside is just to practice quieting the mind. It gives you control back with your life. It gives you, the power to change your thoughts. It's hard to do it when you've got all this craziness going inside. You're trying to change the thoughts and you're like trying affirmations or anything. But if you quiet your mind first and get still, and then use a technique like an affirmation, much more powerful, way more powerful, so much easier to use. Okay, but it does take practice, and you want to master your attention with this exercise. Why else would you want to learn how to quiet the mind? I mean, it eliminates the noisy mind, right? It creates peace of mind, which helps with sleeping. I mentioned that earlier. And it strengthens your conscious thinking. You want to visualize? Quiet the mind first. Most important thing, if you're going to be in beta, which is our waking mind, beta is the wavelength that you're just emitting in a waking mind, and then your mind is just moving a mile a minute. You try to visualize when your mind's moving that fast, it gets really tough. But if you're very relaxed, you're in theta, where it's a more deeper level, and the lights just kind of went dark there, but I got lamps on. You just want to actually get into that place. Can you start to quiet your mind, get in that place, and do a visualization way more powerful? I don't hear a lot of people talk about this, but if you want to do an effective visualization, you want to get in a very relaxed state. And one of the things that can help you get in that relaxed state is to quiet the mind. So that's another reason why you'd want to do this. There's 3 components to quieting the mind, okay? First, you want to make sure that you're in a place that you won't be disturbed and it's quiet, okay? No outside external noise, and you want to be in a place where you won't be disturbed. And I'm going to actually take you through the exercise, so you might want to just stop the video right now and check, let your wife, let your husband, let your family know, what, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to be 5 minutes and I'll be back, but if you could just not open the door for a few minutes, that would be awesome. Okay, so do that now. Next thing, the other components to, the 3 components to quieting the mind. So the first part is make sure you're in a quiet place. You can be in a bathroom, it doesn't really matter. You can do this during the day, you can do, in your bed. Don't lie down though. Notice a lot of people that try to quiet their mind, but they're lying down or they're in a really comfortable couch or something and you fall asleep. You ever done that before? I've done that too. So you want to actually be sitting up straight, okay? The only reason is so that if you do start to fall asleep, you'll wake up, you'll get a jolt and you'll be awake. So just find yourself a good spot to sit where you'll be in a quiet environment and you won't be disturbed. Third thing, you want to do some counting, okay? So we're going to do counting. You're going to actually count back from 10 to 1. Similar to the video I shared with you 3 years ago, but this time what I want you to do is as you're counting, as you're saying the number, I actually want you to picture in your mind the number that you're saying to yourself. Okay, so you say 10, you see the 10. Okay, and there's some breathing that goes with that as well. Okay, so here I'm going to take you through the exercise right now. So all I want you to do is make sure you're in a quiet place, you won't be distracted. If you haven't stopped the video again, and here we go. Okay. I'll do it with you, okay? So I'm going to close my eyes. So first, take a deep breath in. 10. Okay, that was just a demonstration. What I want you to do is you breathe in. You say the number 10 with me. You see it in your mind's eye. So we're going to be quick. You see it, you see it, you say it, you breathe out. Okay? And we're going to do that from 10 all the way down to 1. So just follow my lead. Here we go. We'll start again. 10. 9. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep breathing, and as you're breathing, I want you to notice that every time you breathe in, you notice that you're feeling deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper sleep. Just keep breathing and listening to my voice. Keep breathing. Keep noticing. Notice the breath. Just keep breathing and noticing the breath. Okay, so you can stop the video there, but what you'll notice is just from doing that exercise, and that might even take 20, 30 seconds, you start to calm down the mind. You start to slow it down. Then when you're in a place where the mind is slowed down, it's easier to use an affirmation. It's easier to visualize. You get in a place where you're like, oh, okay, things are at a pace where I can actually manage. And you start to manage your attention, you start to deliberately create. So it's very powerful, but you want to do it daily. Now, if you got distracted or you thought of other things while we were doing the exercise, that's okay. Gently bring your attention back to the counting and the breathing and just keep doing it. Do it, and then just let it go. And then do it again the next day, and then let it go. Keep doing it every day. These are my final thoughts on this. Just keep doing this every day. Be persistent, and you'll notice a dramatic change in your entire well-being. And the other thing is that you want to just gently move your attention back to the counting. If your mind goes off and starts thinking about what you're gonna have for supper, or what you did this morning, or freaking out about some bill you have to pay, just gently bring your mind back to the counting. Okay? Try that exercise. Let me know how it goes. If you want more cool videos like this, make sure to subscribe to my email newsletter. My name's Steve Martelli at freedomeducation.ca. I'll talk to you soon.